Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. In this video, we will be seeing gyroscopic couple on aeroplanes. So this is the aeroplane, this is the rotor and these are the wings, and we will be seeing a detailed explanation how the gyroscopic couple works in aeroplanes. So just imagine this is the first case. So this is the viewer, and we are seeing the aeroplane from the front end. So just imagine here the rotor or propeller. This is the propeller which is rotating. Just imagine the propeller is rotating in a anti-clockwise direction, and we are viewing the aeroplane from the front end. So just keep your right finger, that is the thumb thumb of your right finger should be pointing towards the arrow. That is, it should be pointing towards the arrow, and just keep the hand like this, so that this arrow will be denoting the thumb of your right finger. So right hand, that is, this is the right hand. Just keep the your right hand along this line of stroke, so that this thumb will be pointing towards this omega, angular velocity, and this axis is called as axis of spin. So as we know, if we give a rotation in this second axis, that is, if the flight is taking a left or right turn, we will be getting precision axis. That is, we will be getting an angular velocity. This is called angular velocity omega p for precision axis. So we got this only because the flight is taking a left turn. So just imagine the flight is taking left turn. Now the propeller is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. So just imagine you are sitting inside the flight. So you're sitting inside the flight, and now the flight is taking a left turn. So the active gyroscopic couple will be to the left side of you. So imagine you are sitting inside the aeroplane, and propeller is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Flight is taking a left turn. Flight is taking a left turn. See here, flight is taking a left turn. So automatically you will be getting a active gyroscopic couple to the left side of the flight, and in opposite direction we'll be getting the reactive gyroscopic couple. This concept we already know. If we are the propeller is rotating in one axis, if the flight is turning in another direction, means we'll be getting a precision axis. Because of these two, we'll be getting a couple in the third axis, and this is the concept of gyroscope. So same thing we are going to involved here also. So opposite to active will be getting a reactive gyroscopic couple. So just see that the since it's taking a left turn, it's like in an anti-clockwise direction. See the direction anti-clockwise. So just mark this precision axis as an anti-clockwise. This couple is anti-clockwise. Till this it's clear, I think so. So next what we're going to do is just keep your right hand finger, that is right hand finger and thumb like pointing towards this arrow. This thumb will be denoting the direction of this arrow. So just imagine your all the four fingers should be closed like this. When you close and open, automatically it will be giving the couple direction, how the couple is formed. So this thumb, your right hand thumb will be denoting the arrowhead of the reactive gyroscopic couple. So if you close and open your four fingers, you will be getting a couple like this. So just imagine, it's just a hint so that it will be very easy for us for solving the problem. So just convert this couple to the aeroplane. So when you close and open your all the four fingers in your right hand, and your right hand thumb will be denoting the arrowhead of the reactive gyroscopic couple, and just convert this couple directly to the aeroplane. So you will be getting a couple like this, and just convert the couple, transfer this couple directly to the aeroplane, so that the tail end will be dipped or lowered and nose end will be raised. This end is called nose end or front end. So just see, we are viewing from the front end. So we are viewing from the viewpoint is front end. Direction is anti-clockwise, and the turn is left. So left turn, the flight is taking a left turn. So what happens? The effect is we'll be getting nose rise and tail depressed. That's what we got. Nose rise and tail depressed. In the second case, now what we're going to do, the propeller is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Now the flight is going to take a right turn. So just imagine propeller anti-clockwise, flight right turn, and you're sitting inside the flight. So automatically you will be getting an active gyroscopic couple to the right side. Since the flight is taking right, you are viewing from the inside the flight. You are actually the just imagine you are inside the flight. So since it's taking right turn, just put the active gyroscopic couple to the right side, and opposite to that will be getting reactive gyroscopic couple. So we have got, so just keep your right hand, just keep your right hand and this this thumb will be denoting the direction of this arrowhead. So just close and open all the four fingers and you will easily get the couple. Couple can be easily formed. So this thumb will be denoting the arrowhead of the reactive gyroscopic couple. So automatically, if you close and open your all the four fingers, you will be getting like this. You'll be getting a couple like this. So then transfer the entire couple to the flight. So automatically what happens? The nose end will be dipped and tail end will be raised. That's what they have written here. The effect is nose is dipped and tail is right when the flight takes right turn and in anti-clockwise direction. We can also have a look at this tableau column. That is front end. We are looking from the front end. Direction is anti-clockwise. Flight is taking right turn. So automatically what happened? The nose is depressed, tail is raised. Nose is dipped and tail is raised. In next case, what we're going to do now, the propeller is rotating in clockwise direction and we are viewing from the front end. So totally there are 8 cases. I plan to discuss 3 to 4 cases, and same thing holds good for all the 4 cases. Or else you can also try to have this tabular column so that it will be very easy for you for solving the problem. Because in the problem, they will be asking us to write the effect of the aeroplane when it takes left or right turn. So here what happens, now the direction is clockwise and flight is taking a left turn. Since it's a clockwise direction, just view from the viewer point itself. No need to go inside the flight. So just be as a viewer point and the viewer is viewing the flight from the nose end. So what happens, the flight is taking a left. So be here, take it, the flight is, since the flight is taking a left turn, so put the active gyroscopic couple to the left side of you. You are here and put the active gyroscopic couple to the left side of you. On opposite blood will be getting reactive gyroscopic couple. So these things will very clear. And you also know, since due to the direction, we have got the precision axis. These things I have already explained in previous cases also. So now just keep your right thumb in the direction of this arrowhead. So you'll be getting like this. So just keep your right thumb and your 4 fingers will be generating the couple and transfer the couple to the flight. So finally you'll be getting a couple like this and transfer the couple to the flight so that the nose end will be dipped and tail end will be raised. So nose is dipped, tail is raised. So just look at the tableau column, front end clockwise, flight is taking left turn. So nose dipped, pressed and tail raised. Nose dipped and tail raised. And last, one more case we also see, that is, see now clockwise direction. See here is also it's a clockwise direction, but the flight is taking a right turn. So you are viewing from here, the viewer is here. So just imagine you are seeing the flight from your nose end and the propeller is in clockwise direction. So automatically what happened, since it's in a clockwise direction, just try to place the active gyroscopic couple to the right side of you. You are viewing from here. So your right side is this side. So place the active gyroscopic couple and opposite that you will be getting reactive gyroscopic couple. Just place your right thumb finger and the thumb will be denoting the arrowhead and remaining 4 fingers will be generating the couple and transfer the couple to the flight. So now ultimately you will be getting like this. So the tail end will be dipped and nose end will be raised. Tail lowered, nose raised. So we'll have a tableau column. So front end clockwise direction, right, flight is taking right end, nose raised and tail depressed. Nose raised, tail is lowered. So it's same. So another case, just imagine the other type. So if you are viewing the flight from the tail end, you are seeing the flight from the tail end. So this is the viewer and you are viewing the flight from the tail end. So just imagine this omega is the angular velocity of the propeller. Omega is the angular velocity of the propeller and it's rotating in a clockwise direction. The propeller is rotating in a clockwise direction. So just imagine what happens if it's in a clockwise means you have to view from the viewer point itself. The flight is taking a left turn. So the flight is taking a left turn. So automatically what happens? View from the viewer point itself and mark the active gyroscopic couple to the left side of you. So left side of you, mark the gyroscopic couple. On opposite, we'll be getting the reactive gyroscopic couple. Here we got a precision axis. Due to the left turn, we are getting a precision axis. This omega p is angular velocity of precision. Now just keep your right thumb to the reactive gyroscopic couple. So the thumb will be denoting the arrowhead and remaining 4 fingers will be generating the couple. And whatever you got here, transfer to the flight. So automatically what happen? Tail will be dipped and nose will be raised. So nose get raised and tail is dipped. We can also cross check in the Tableau column. Rear end. This end is called rear end or tail end. We can call it as tail end or rear end. This end is called nose end or front end. So rear end, clockwise direction, left, nose raised and tail depressed. Nose raised, tail depressed. Same while we can have the combination with remaining three cases also. So it's very easy to remember. No need to by heart it. Just understand the concept. Whatever happening in the aeroplane, gyroscope plays a major part in balancing the aeroplane. So it's a very easy concept. In case if you're having any doubt also, you can type in the comment section. Now we'll see few notations. What are notations we'll be using in our calculation? So omega is nothing but angular velocity of the engine. So omega is the angular velocity of the engine. We can write in radian per second. M is the mass of the engine and the propeller. It can be written in kg. K is nothing but radius of gyration. Unit is meter. I is mass moment of inertia of the engine and the propeller. Unit is kg meter square. So for mass you can write kg and k radius. K is the radius of gyration. It's in terms of meter. So square is there. So kg meter square. V is nothing but linear velocity of the aeroplane in meter per second. Capital R is the radius of curvature. That is, it takes a left curve or right curve, right? So it will be denoting the radius. Omega P is the angular velocity of depreciation. So formula is V divided by R. So these things we already saw in ships also. Unit is radian per second. This is the formula. Gyroscopic couple acting on the aeroplane. So C is equal to I omega omega P. Omega P is the angular velocity of precision. Omega is the angular velocity of the propeller. I is the mass moment of inertia. So this is the basic problem. Yeah. An aeroplane makes a complete half circle of 50 meters. So R is 50 meter radius towards the left. So just note down which direction it's taking. Left, it is turning towards the left. When flying at 200 km per hour, so velocity is 200 km per hour, convert into meter per second, so into 1000 divided by 3600. The rotary engine and the propeller of the plane has a mass 400 kg, so M is equal to 400 kg. Radius of gyration is 0.3, so K is equal to 0.3 meter. The engine rotates at 2400 rpm, so N is 2400 rpm, so convert into angular velocity, which is nothing but 2 pi n by 60, you will be getting in terms of radian per second. Find the gyroscopic couple on aircraft and state its effect. So this is the basic thing. In every gyroscope sums, you will be determining the gyroscopic couple and the effect of it. So we know that mass moment of inertia of the engine and propeller, that is I is equal to mk square. Mass you know, k you know, substitute the value. You will be getting in terms of kg meter square. Unit is very, very important. Angular velocity of precision. So omega p is the angular velocity of precision. So v divided by r. V is velocity, r is the radius of curvature. Substitute the value and get in terms of radian per second. Finally, determine the gyroscopic couple on aircraft. C is the gyroscopic couple. C is the gyroscopic couple. So I into omega p. Omega value you know, I value you know, omega p you know. Substitute all the values and get in terms of kilonewton per meter. So finally, we know that is aeroplane turns towards the left. Actually, the viewpoint, you need to note which direction the propeller rotates. So clockwise direction and viewed from the rear end. Rear end is the viewing point. Rear end is the viewing point and which direction it takes, in which direction the flight turns. So when the aeroplane turns left, so left is the turn, the effect of the gyroscopic couple. So just come here. So viewpoint is rear end. So viewpoint is rear end and direction is clockwise and the flight is turning left. So automatically nose is raised and tail is depressed. So finally, the effect of the gyroscopic couple is to lift the nose upwards and tail downwards. So nose is raised and tail is lower. So it's very easy. So once you know all the 8 cases and effects of it, means it's very easy for us to write the effect, whatever the effect we get in the aeroplane. If you have any doubt in this concept, means you can type in the comment section. Please do subscribe to my channel Mechanical Motivator and press the bell icon. Then only you will be getting all the videos I upload. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.